What up, what up, what up? I'm here. You can see my face. We're back. Finally having webcam again. It's probably been a little too long since you've seen my face. New glasses, beard's a lot bigger. Anyway, we're back. We're here. So, welcome, welcome to the stream. So, it's the end of 2025. It's been a weird year for streaming for me. Started out the year not streaming at all, then started streaming, and then had a run with Animal Crossing for a bit, and then some of you guys have been here since the beginning. Almost all of you have, actually. But for the people that haven't, hello, my name is unknown. Or Nick, whatever you want to call me. So this is the end of year 2025 wrap up. So it's kind of going to be self-explanatory here. We got the Twitch recap that we're going to go through together. I post some of it on Discord already. So for the people that are on my Discord, you guys will already have seen all of that to begin with. But I do have a little bit more that I want to discuss. I want to go over. I want to obviously give a recap of what my progress has been for the year of 2025 in terms of streaming. I want to discuss the plans for next year. And I want to open it up for some user or viewer feedback to see what you guys would want to see for the next year. So, without further ado, let's hope I don't screw this next thing up. All right, so it's going to be this. And we're going to transition right over. All right, so now I'm little over here. Hi, hello. All right, so let's go through this recap. So, let me make sure that we're good here. Okay, you can see it. Okay, so the year's 2025. Obviously, my name is unknown. We're going to be going with the streamer option. We're not going to be showing you my glorious viewing data or the community. You guys probably went through this on your own already. But anyway, so we got 65 hours streamed. Pretty okay. For me starting at about March, I feel like that's pretty fair. Got 107 streams. I feel like that's pretty okay. At one point, I was doing 3 times a week. I started out with just only doing like 1 to 2 times a week. We've kind of really brought that number down because work has just been ridiculous for me. But nonetheless, I was doing 3 times a week, so we got that number up a little bit, especially for starting in March. But unfortunately, that number has to stay where it's at now. In terms of the days streamed, we got 85, which I guess isn't too bad. So 452 hours watched across all of you guys that have watched this. Honestly, thank you guys nonetheless. It's been great. It's been real. So the categories, I want to do better this next year with this because I feel like this is pretty lackluster. But obviously, these are the games that I've got the most attention with. So, other than GTA, but we don't talk about that. Anyway. So, obviously, the number one, the crown jewel here, Animal Crossing New Horizons. It's what I started with. It was the game where I kind of got a little bit of traction. That's where Keto was found. That's where Haley was found. Daniel was since the beginning. Then obviously Jay, Cheyenne, they came with Keto. But that was the game that I started with. I was in the top 10% for the year of 2025, which is kind of nuts to think. For a streamer that is currently sitting at 46 followers, I feel like that's pretty good. Obviously, the next game here is going to be Grand Theft Auto. That is the first game I've streamed for this year as a start. Even when I got started, the first game was GTA. It's now unlisted, but on the YouTube channel, I had a full video of just like a funny moments montage of Daniel and I just playing GTA. Like that was the beginning. Like we were trying to do career progress, but obviously it's really not looking that good now, so it's not public. But anyway, so then we got Breath of the Wild. I feel bad that I did not do more of that. I really want to get back to it at this next year. I want to try to see if I can finish it. Maybe try to play it a little bit off screen and then jump back for any main story stuff. But I want to get back to it. Mario Kart World. Interesting topic, especially between Keto and I. That game pisses me off. It's bad. Then we got some Stardew Valley. That one was mainly with Daniel and I. Unfortunately, his schedule and my schedule do not align whatsoever. So we have not been able to try to get back to that world. But I want to try this next year to see if we can do something special, whether it be with Daniel, whether it be with Keto. I want to get back to Stardew. Even if I didn't do it with them, it would probably be a solo world of some sorts where I'd be trying to do like a challenge or something. I don't know. Just something. We're going to get to this, but my goal is I'm going to try to do a lot more variety for this next year. Okay, so I mean, we all got to start somewhere. So my top stream reached 21 viewers, which I want to say that was an Animal Crossing stream. During the Animal Crossing days, like there was just these random streams that'll just pop off for no reason. I'd be doing absolutely nothing. I'd be sitting there doing F all. And I would just blow up for random reasons. That's why Animal Crossing was a game that I streamed for so long. It's just because it was a game that got me some sort of traction, and I was good at it. Good. I had a lot of information I could give. I was able to teach people when they would come in and they would have a random question. I was able to give them information. So, but anyway, moving on. The tags, not important. Obviously, these are my 3 tags that I use. I always have the English tag because obviously that's what I'm speaking right now. The affiliate, I just kind of did it just because I was proud of it. And then Nintendo, I always change it. But obviously, since I streamed majority Animal Crossing or Nintendo games, it was, well, I guess I should just say Nintendo games as a whole, really. That was the main tag that I had because it was like Nintendo, and then I did like Switch 1, Switch 2, or I tried to do just what the platform was. So if I was on like Battlefield, it was more of just saying like the Series X. So it's honestly, I need to do better with tags, but I don't think anybody reads them anyway. So obviously the chat's a little dead because you guys are locked in, focused on me, I hope, which I see you guys over there. We got 15,741 chats, which is nuts. Obviously we have our days where the streams are dead. Then sometimes they're really popping off and have you guys chatting and all that. But obviously, no matter if you guys chat or not, whether you lurk or whatever, I always appreciate you. You better know that. So, funny enough, we do have emotes, but I'm laughing at myself. So 90% of all of these, like all of this usage is just me. I'm the only one that uses it. So sorry. But yeah, these are skewed. Every time it was like I'm in a keto stream, it's normally just the buy and W stream, just back and forth. So anyway, so obviously we got to talk about it. The biggest fans. Obviously, as we know, it's kind of a little weird with this list because some people should be a lot higher than others, and some people should not even be on this list, period. But obviously, we got Cheyenne with number 1. We got Stormy at number 2. Holy Von Moly, which she appears very rarely. She hasn't been here for a long time. She was like, I think Animal Crossing's when I picked her up. We got Daniel, Haley, which unfortunately she's not here, but obviously she said she'll be watching. We got Keto, Allison, and Jay. So I feel like the list is pretty fair because that's usually almost all the people that really chat in this. But obviously there's some little people I can think about, some people that were back from the Animal Crossing days that obviously just only watch when I stream Animal Crossing, or they're just gone and they're just dead followers. But we got our collaborations. Obviously we got Keto, number 1. Woo, that was during a lot of the Mario Kart World streams. That's where those came from. The Daniel one was when him and I were doing Stardew, because there was a stream where him and I had his footage with my footage. It really did not look good, but you know, it did the job. Who rated me? Obviously, the only streamer friend I have, which I kind of hope that that kind of changes this next year, but I have no idea. I mean, who knows what the year's going to hold? Maybe I'll have another person come in here that's a streamer. But anyway, obviously, the man, the myth, the legend, Keto. So we got 16 clips made. I want to say almost all of them are me that I made. There's a person in there that made some more. Keto, I think, made some. But yeah, we got 5 unique clippers, which is pretty good. If we want, at some point, we can go through my clips. They're not really that good, if I'm being honest, but some people might enjoy them. I clipped it myself because I uploaded it to Shorts, which we'll go over that in another little bit here. But we got 41 total new followers this year, which is pretty good. Pretty good. I mean, obviously, we're at 46 now. I mean, a lot of that was... This account was like, has went through many renditions over the years. So some of them were like people that were just from random times of me streaming. Majority of them came from Animal Crossing. I didn't really get much of anything else from any other game, really. I've not got traction on anything else other than that. I mean, maybe Keto and I had like 1 or 2 that came in during Mario Kart World streams. But I mean, other than that, the people that I can remember myself, because I try to remember everybody that comes in here. That's the number we're rocking. We got 58 subscribers. A lot of those were probably gifted, and I feel like that number's just wrong. Period. I don't think that's real. I should have checked, but 6 hype trains, which is nuts because I don't remember half of them. But whatever. I really feel like this number's inflated. I don't think this number's real, but 54,000 points spent on my channel. I mean, obviously we got the channel points that you guys can do. I did lower the price in the beginning. They were very expensive, and I mean, I apologize. But I mean, we got some sounds. Honestly, the channel points need to be fully fleshed out more, but obviously there's been so many other things that I've been trying to prioritize, just streaming as a whole, even though I know that I've slowed down, but I tried to at least make things a little bit easier. But yeah, so whoa they're there. All right, so the major achievement, which I was going to discuss this at another point too, the major achievement this year, I unlocked affiliate, which I want to say isn't really fair because the numbers used to be a lot higher. You were supposed to hit 50 followers before you would actually get affiliate. But unfortunately, whether it's good or bad, I mean, I don't think it's fair because there's a lot of people that worked really hard to get affiliate. But I got affiliate because they lowered the numbers because Twitch is just trying to get more money, I'm guessing. I don't know. But yeah, I unlocked affiliate because the number came down a little. So, but yeah, we unlocked affiliate, which that just means I have ads and you guys can support me. I mean, that's really all that affiliate is. There's like little features that come with it, but those are the main ones. Obviously you get the chat badge whether you go through this and see all of it and whatever, but yeah, so just the summary here. So the 41 followers, 452 total hours watched, 58 subs, and then like the games, the streams, the chats, the clips, and the top emote, which is bye. So that is the Twitch wrap up. Honestly, I think it's pretty good. Again, I've only been really streaming consistent since like March. So a lot of the stuff, like from the channel's perspective, a lot of this has just been kind of like looming in the background. But obviously, this is a wrap up. This is what Twitch gave us for data. So anyway, so there is that. So let's take a little pause. How you guys doing? How was that? How'd you enjoy that? Hopefully that was good. See all who's here. You guys are still looming. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Take a sip of my drink. Trying to be a little bit more high energy for you, so I'm not looking so dead. But I always like seeing the data. So do I. That's like my favorite thing about streaming is like every single stream when you end, just going and seeing all of the data that you can see from the stream, like how many chatters you had, how many viewers were in there, how many of them were unique. I always love seeing it. I mean, I will be completely open with all of you guys if you guys want to know anything. I mean, I really don't hold back. I mean, there's no reason to. I mean, really, nowadays, half of this information scraped off the internet anyway. So, like, you can just find it on some random site if you look up my channel, which majority of the time, my channel doesn't exist on those. So, but whatever. Credit card info? No, you ain't getting that. Besides, they're like probably capped out anyway. Like, why would you want it? Besides, like you're overseas. It's immediately in a flag anyway. All right. So if you guys are good, I tried. Yeah, no, you won't. I'm mainly saying if you want, like, if you have a question on how Twitch works or how like something looks on Twitch, I can tell you. But anyway, so if we're good there and you guys don't got really anything more to say, we can move on to our next topic of discussion. So, it's going to go kind of hand in hand with what we already did. So some of this stuff is going to be a little bit of a recap, I guess. Anyway, just going to ignore you two trying to be scammers. All right. So the total progress that I made outside of streaming. So, I mean, in terms of what the Twitch data gave me. So obviously the main number one goal here was hitting affiliate. I mean, again, I feel like I was kind of robbed of the pure joy of getting to the 50 subs. I'm still fighting to get 50 subs anyway. Or not subs, sorry. I need to use the correct term. Followers, not subs. Subs is YouTube. I'm thinking about YouTube because I want to talk about it. But we didn't get it, but we did get affiliate because Twitch lowered the numbers. So that's a major achievement. I mean, a lot of people don't even really hit affiliate, which is a really big goal for most people, is just hit affiliate. And then once you hit affiliate, you kind of just burn out because you don't know where to go from there. Because trust me, ask me how I know. And I know you're going to ask, it's because it happened to me. So the follower count, follower, whatever. The count of the followers. So we're at 46 currently, which I mean is fair. That's pretty good. The subs obviously fluctuate each month. I mean, anybody that subs to me, even though I'm a terrible streamer, just kidding. I'm mediocre. But anyway, anybody that does support me in any way, whether it be bits, which nobody really does that, which I don't blame you. There's no incentive to. Any subs that you give me, I greatly appreciate it. I do. I mean, seeing that number as high as it got was probably the most serotonin, which is also the most destructive thing too. So I was trying to keep myself separated from it as much as I could. So the hours streamed, we already talked about that. The types of games that I played. So this year it was weird because I really tried to do Animal Crossing as much as I could. That was like the beginning of the year was Animal Crossing. I was even planning of doing Animal Crossing this entire year. Up to this exact moment, I was planning on it. But obviously we did not succeed in that, and I tried to play other games. So we had a lot of single player based games, which is probably for the best, honestly. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the music down just a smidge because that music is loud. Anyway, moving on. Where were we? Oh yeah, types of games. So it was a lot of single player, which is good. I mean, I did play Battlefield for a bit there because I was just really enjoying playing Battlefield on my own, and I figured it would be a good way to, you know, get some streams in if I'm trying to play some games that I enjoy. So that was more multiplayer, which is kind of a little weird because you're playing a multiplayer by yourself, and like a lot of those games really are so saturated because so many people do enjoy playing those. So I'm going to take a quick break. So I do see that you're leaving, Keto. I greatly appreciate you coming in to watch. I mean, I will have the VOD, and then I will also be making a YouTube video out of this. So you will be able to watch it either way. So anyway, thanks for keeping the stream open, and I hope to see you next time. Hopefully in the new year. Ooh. Anyway, so the multiplayer games are a hard game to stream, mainly because if you don't have a lot of good gameplay, or you know, you don't have like funny moments or funny people playing with you, it's a little bit harder to be recognized, especially because you got to keep talking. Got to keep talking the entire time to keep people engaged, which I have such a hard time doing. Like right now, me talking this much took a lot. So we're gonna talk about it more in the next category, but I do want to try to expand the types of games that I'm playing. They're gonna be more single player based because that's really what I am. I'm just a person that's just playing some games and streaming it for you. So that's probably what it's gonna be. So, I mean, in terms of overall progress that I've made, I think that I made some substantial progress this year. I think I kept everything pretty consistent throughout it. I mean, the light just turned off. Yeah, let's see. Can I get it turned back on? Ooh, it's a different color. There you go. All right. So, overall progress, I mean, I think that was really good in terms of how much progress I made in a short amount of time. I thought I'd be a little bit further in terms of reflection, but I mean, really, I could have done more. I've stayed relatively consistent throughout it all, even with the personal struggles of just like the day to day and just working a full time job, moving, all of that. I think I kept it relatively consistent. I want to work more on that this next year, but it's going to be really hard in the beginning of the year, but I'm going to try to work through it because will not be the last stream for another like 3 months. I'm not doing that again. I want to get back to streaming. I want to stream for you guys, but unfortunately, sometimes life does have to become the priority, and your hobby that you do for fun has to take the backseat. So, stayed consistent as much as I could, tried to stream as much as I could, but we're here. So, the progress that I made outside of streaming. So I do have 2 YouTube channels. So one is for nicely YouTube curated content. It doesn't have nothing on it. It's going to have this video. So hi, if you found me somehow. It's going to have this video on it, but otherwise it's empty. I did try to make some like funny moment highlights that I'm really not proud of now that like I go back and I rewatch it. So, I mean, I could upload them there, but really they did not do well on the other channel. But, it. I wish I would have took more time with it. But again, when you're working a full-time job, trying to keep like 2 to 3 times a week with streaming, it's not very easy to do so whatsoever. So, yeah, I mean, that channel is that channel. So the second channel, which is originally the primary channel, was my VOD channel. So that's where all of these videos or streams get just basically archived, that they're relatively good quality. So like instead of you watching back like a Twitch stream and it could be like lower bit rate and it just kind of doesn't look that good, I try to upload as high quality as possible onto that channel. So if you would want to watch like our 2 hour, 1 hour, whatever streams in like true HD fashion, I mean, that channel's where it's at. I mean, obviously, sometimes it does look a little bit scuffed, but there's different categories that I broke everything up to. So we have our Animal Crossing, we have our Battlefield, any of our other games that we played on this channel, they're there. So it's just kind of that more having it as like an archive that I can go back personally and I can see the progress that I've made, because if I would have got it prepared in time, I would have loved to go back and watch some of those beginning ones, which they're rough. They're really rough. Daniel can definitely confirm that because they were bad. But either way. So that's what the major progress was outside of streaming. I did not really branch off to any other social medias. I mean, if you kind of consider Discord, but the Discord is essentially just the hub for anything that is my stream, which obviously there is a link down below in the Twitch stream. But if it's in YouTube, you have to go to my Twitch because I don't have it on my YouTube because bots. Anyway, so obviously I really should have done more. That's probably your one thing, especially as growing as like a streamer, when you're trying to stream in categories that are massively saturated, like, I kind of have been. When you were streaming in like a smaller, more, not as many stream like creators in it, like Animal Crossing, it's a little bit easier to be found. But especially when I'm in this just chatting, I'm probably only going to get the people that are watching this like live that like actually really have known about it. Nobody's going to probably find this. But obviously, then you need to try to branch out to other categories, like other types of social medias that you can push your content on, which I have done with YouTube clips, which have got me some pretty good views, but I didn't really get much engagement over here on Twitch. None of it really carried over, but that is what it is. It's kind of what has to happen. I mean, you could get lucky. You could have a person come over and they can say, hi, how you doing? Or they just might come over without you knowing at all, and then they just disappear because they don't like you, which is fair because really the clips that I uploaded are not a fair representation of what these streams are. They were kind of the more like climactic part of the stream that like was only probably like 5 seconds of the entire stream. The rest of the stream is just, you watch these, you see what it is. So, but that was one thing that I think I should have done a little bit better on, was moving across to other platforms. But also at the same time, I just tried to focus in on streaming as the first and foremost, because if I don't have any content, can't upload it to other platforms, can you? So yeah, that is going to be the overall. I mean, that was my wrap up of 2025. I mean, for streaming, I think it was good. I made a lot of progress. I made the streams look a lot better. Obviously, you guys got backgrounds and you got like nice startups. So, I mean, I'm trying to make it as nice as I can. So, anyway, that will conclude that portion. So, now we're going to be moving on to the new year. What I want this new year to be. Which, I mean, really, you could shoot for the moon, but, you may end up losing. So, let me go ahead and transition back over. Let me go ahead and take a sip real quick. Got a notepad up. So I'll use the notepad for anything that I want to try to make a bullet point of. So for the new year, there's a little bit of plans that I got. I mean, obviously I can only see so far into the future. I can hope, I can shoot, I can try to see if I can achieve it, but I mean, it is what it is. So, so the plans for the new year, I will probably have to make this text bigger. New year. We can make, yeah. Okay, bullets list. How's that size? I mean, that's fair. Yeah, sure. We'll go with that. If you guys can't see it, oh well, I'm sorry. All right, so, I mean, the plans for the new year, the types of games I want to play. So, I really want to play a lot of more story-based games. So, I have some games that I already have in mind that I want to try to move towards. I really want to do like playthroughs of games, whether it's just doing the main story or I just pop in and out when I'm just playing, some memorable moments or something, or whether I'm doing a blind playthrough or whatever. I really want to do more games like that because really they're fun. It's just a matter of I need to set myself up for success rather than just try to set myself up for failure like I have done with Zelda. So the types of games that I have in mind, I mean, this list is subject to change. Obviously, I want to go back and I want to complete Breath of the Wild. I don't know whether that's going to be the first game I play of the year. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But obviously, we got the Switch 2 now. We got the beautiful enhanced version. So, I mean, if I can play it, great. I want to try to get through it. Obviously, I need to work on some things outside of streaming. But either way, I want to do that. Another game I really want to do is Red Dead Redemption, whether it be 1 or 2. I really want to play Red Dead Redemption. Like, I played Red Dead Redemption a little bit, like, on my own, and I think I got to, like, chapter 2 or 3. Obviously, with Arthur, I mean, the whole story, I don't want to give any spoilers for people that haven't played Red Dead Redemption, which I don't know how you haven't. But I'm talking about 2 mainly, because I have Red Dead Redemption 1, I just never played it. Light went out again. But whatever, we're leaving it out. So with Red Dead Redemption 2, I got through a little bit, but I didn't get to play a lot of it. But I really want to get back to it. I really want to play it. So I think that would be a great game to play. Obviously, I'm going to have to do some of it outside of streaming. Because if I play the first chapter, this stream is going to be like 5 hours. So I might find a save that I have and just try to get through, or just do the first section and just consolidate it. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I want to play more story based. I want to try to do a little bit more with that stuff. So we can try to get some streams that will at least give me a bolster in the total games that I play instead of just trying to focus in on one, because that's what I've made the mistake of doing with Animal Crossing. It's just focusing in on one game when I really don't do that in my day to day. I kind of do switch to a lot of games. I go through waves. I want to play this game. I want to play that game. And when I was trying to play a game that I already have, I think I'm at 1,600 hours right now. After trying to play so much of that and make it interesting for myself and for viewers, it's really difficult. So, I mean, I'm gonna try to do more variety. It might shoot me in the foot a little bit, but we'll work through it. So, it's the type of game I want to play. I want to play a lot of story based. Obviously, it's gonna be probably a lot of single player. But I really want to do some co-op streams. So I'm not going to make them a large part of this new year because I don't like that I did that. No disrespect to Keto, because that dude is great. And I know Jay and Shane are here. I mean, Jay might be, or Jay might have left. But I think I relied too much on other, like him, to get me the motivation to stream, because I was really lacking this year. So I want to do more co-op, but I want to scale it back. I don't want to be doing it where I'm going to be doing it like every single week, maybe once a month. So I would probably say like co-op once a month. And I would try to hope that I can make them a little bit longer of a stream, so they're not just like a quick hour of me just playing. But that would be probably what it would be. I don't know. We'll see. But I mean, obviously, the man's still here. I want to play with Daniel more on stream. They're just fun. Whether I have like a little idea where I can get like Daniel and Sarah, and then Allison and I, like the couple stream, like to get something along the lines of that, like to have a game where we have that playing, like Mario Party or whatever. Same thing goes with Keto, because Keto, that was his and my idea for a bit, but we never capitalized on it. But I do want to try to do co-op, but we're going to try to scale it back a little bit. And if I do a bunch of co-op, it's going to be like a game where it's going to deserve to be more than one stream a week. Like if we're playing Stardew, because then that would be like a month of co-op streams or whatever. But I know that they're a little hard for user engagement, because, you know, I would be talking to somebody, not you, because right now I'm talking to you. I'm not talking to anybody else other than the voice that's in my head. So those are the type of games I want to do. A lot of story. I want to do a little bit more, as Sarah says, a little bit more action. Which I mean is a little rough, but I have some ideas. I got a lot of ideas. I want to do a lot, but it's just going to require a lot of time, a lot of energy, and which I don't really have right now, but we'll see. All right. So I have a bullet point. I do kind of want to do a community stream. I have too small of a community to do it right now. It would be cool to do one by the end of the year. If I do manage to get some more viewers and more viewership, it would be cool to do it. So like if I would have like a stream where we do like Scribble or something like Keto has done, or we play like a game, like this sledding game. Perfect example. Like I have you guys join in as I'm playing sledding game, and we just kind of chill, we talk, we have a Discord call or whatever, and then you guys get to be on stream. That'd be cool. But I'm gonna need more people to do so. So I mean, I could say it, but I think it's gonna be a harder thing to do. Stream from end of year. Okay. I already talked about that. So I mean, I would say obviously a next progression would be what type of games you're gonna play, but then one is also the channel goal. I would say the channel goal for this year, I know it sounds like it's a low number, but I'm going to aim low and hope for high, but I'm going to aim low because I've seen how this year has progressed. I want to try to hit 60 followers. I mean, maybe when I go back and I rewatch this at the end of the year, maybe I did hit over, you know, over the 60, which that'd be sick, but I will at least want to get to the nice 60. Like if we can get to around at 60, that'd be sweet. So that would mean that we would need to get 14 more followers, which could maybe happen. I don't know. We'll see how that happens. Um, Obviously, I would love to have more people in the Discord. That would be great. I mean, the Discord's great because Daniel posts memes, I post highlights or updates, or I just share random stuff. This last weekend, I went live randomly on Discord and I was just playing Animal Crossing for a bit, which that was fun. But I mean, really, obviously, the Discord is just kind of the ground zero for a lot of this stuff. When you guys don't see me here on stream, it's because I'm probably in the Discord. Um, as Daniel has just said, unfortunately, he's taking a break from the memes, which is unfortunate, which I need to have a discussion with him because we need to continue that because that's engagement. Just kidding. um, okay, so the next one is going to be what I already kind of talked about. So for this next year, I really want to try to make more YouTube content. So whether that be where I make more of my series into approachable videos that I can post onto the main channel, I'm not sure. So I do want to just make more YouTube content because I want to try to make more, whether it be more YouTube clips or maybe your YouTube curated content. I mean, maybe I can get lucky and strike a match and just get some motivation to do it. But I want to try to make some more YouTube content because originally, this is random lore. I was doing YouTube like kind of at one point when I was younger, and it was kind of fun. But obviously, I just kind of stream now, and I don't really have a lot of time to make YouTube videos like I did back then, which that was when Daniel and I were doing YouTube, but we don't talk about that. Anyway, so I want to try to do more YouTube content. Obviously, the VODs are not going to go anywhere. I'm going to continue to try to post VODs as much as possible. Because if you want to go back, you want to see any progress that I've made as a streamer, that's probably the best way. I mean, obviously, because Twitch deletes them after a bit, because I can't keep them all. So this next bullet point kind of goes back to what I was saying, that I would like to try to do more highlights or just kind of make more content as a whole for YouTube. So maybe I can make some better highlights than I did, because I wish I would have made better ones. If I still had the files for some of it, I think I would go back and redo those videos. Because the streams when it was like the Mario Kart World, I think that that stream was pretty good, but it didn't have a clear concept. But it still was a really good video overall. I think it definitely deserved to get more views than it did. So really, I would gonna I don't know if I really want to add anything more. So I mean, that really is gonna be a general gist of what I'm hoping for the new year. Whether that is what we're gonna see happen, I don't know. But I mean, that's kind of what I want. So to recap, so we're gonna be playing some more story-based games. We're gonna be playing some single player, obviously, because it's gonna be the easiest. I do want to do a co-op at least once a month. Maybe if we don't go a co-op stream a month, that's fine. I mean, we can see. I do want to do a community stream at some point, probably at the end of the year, because we're gonna need a little bit more people around. But when the sledding game comes out, I think I'm gonna stream that a bit. At least have a chill stream or two. I mean, at least with keto, because that'd be fun. The next one, I really want to try to get to the 60 followers. Whether that be by the end of the year or if I can hit it somewhere in the year, that'd be sweet. But I mean, the main thing here is I would just like to grow the community at least a little bit more, so you guys can interact, chat, have fun, and get to use all the emotes that I got this year. I don't know, just flex them off to other people. I don't know. And then the final point is make more YouTube content. I want to try to do at least a little bit more when it comes to YouTube curated content. At least one video I would like to do, at least one curated video. But I do want to try to at least make some nice stream highlights that are better edited than the last ones. But so that is the overall plans for the new year. Now, small list, but still small. So I have to try somewhere. So the final thing that we're going to be doing for this stream is, unfortunately, Keto left, and I don't know if Jay is still here either. I do see that Shane's here, so I mean, obviously we have Daniel and Sarah, so their opinions matter equally just as much as everybody else. But I want to get some viewer feedback. So look at that. We're typing in all caps. Viewer feedback. I want to hear what you guys would want for this new year. I mean, I would already see from Sarah that she wants more action games. Not as many chill streams, maybe. At least that's what I'm gathering from her. I don't know if Daniel has any opinions. He's probably not, because this man's very stoic. Shooter specifically. So I guarantee you he's typing for Sarah right now. So shooters, and I'll go and highlight that. Because they are kind of separate. Shan, do you got something? Obviously, you probably want to see more of the Breath of the Wild streams come back. I'm the only person here who doesn't care for when things that go bang. I know. I mean, obviously, I want to try to stream as much as what people would enjoy. But, I mean, if people have their games that they want me to stream and play, I mean, that's cool. I mean, as long as you're watching my content, that's all that I really care about. I did like the Stardew streams we did. Yeah, I really enjoyed those a lot. And I wish that we could have done more of them. I'll put it there. For me, there's too much Animal Crossing. I'm sorry. I mean, I get it. Honestly, there's a little bit too much Animal Crossing for me as well. That was the one thing with this year that as much as I credit it to my growth, I really wish I would have switched away from Animal Crossing a little bit sooner. Really, there was just too much Animal Crossing. I wish I would have done more of just anything else. But really, I mean, at the end of the day, you need to recognize that I was at least trying to make a platform that I could build off of. So that's what this year was, really. I mean, I do like the Breath of the Wild stuff, yes, but I tend to just watch what people find fun. My only advice is to never force yourself into anything you don't like for the sake of growth. That I will agree with. That was one of my issues, and I wish that he was here, but he might be here watching the VOD. Obviously, I want to thank Keto for giving me the push as a streamer, as a friend, just to switch things up and, not be so hyper focused on one game. Because that was his advice. He saw it, the writing was on the wall, because he had the same issue with his streams where when you focus on one game for too long, you end up burning yourself out really bad. And that's what I did. Like, I burnt myself on Animal Crossing. I love Animal Crossing as a series so much. And I mean, if you guys could see, which is like right back here behind the green screen, I have a bunch of Legos that I just bought of Animal Crossing. So like, I love the series. And I mean, if you would see all the memorabilia I have behind me, it's a lot of Animal Crossing. But I burnt myself out because I just wanted to do it for growth, which was a mistake. I'd rather keep it real and keep to a genuine perspective of who I am as a person. Unfortunately, you saw a lot of different sides of me over this year, whether it be the really tired, the really hyper, the really angry, the really depressed, whatever. I mean, you got to see a lot of different sides, but I mean, really, I wish I would have switched off a little bit sooner. So really, I mean, if we would want to make a point off of what Shan was saying, anything that I find fun. I like how this is still bold. Let me go and get that. Anything I find fun and what others find fun. Of course, plus the variety also make sure you don't get labeled as the AC guy or the Zelda guy, which kind of started to happen in a little weird way. With a certain individual that we had a run in with at the beginning of the year. I was kind of being more put into a box, which I did not want to be in. I didn't want to be in the box that I was a Animal Crossing streamer. Um, Although it kind of happened that way. I mean, we got where we are now. I mean, I would say that I am probably the most motivated that I ever been to stream. Obviously, this month has been a terrible, terrible month for streaming for me because I have just haven't streamed. I've been barely keeping a schedule, which I want to get to actually really ironing out. But at least for the beginning of January or the end of January and the beginning of February, it's gonna be rough because I have like a work project that's going on. But I mean, still, I want to at least. I mean, maybe I should do this up here. Um, where do I want to put this? I'll put it here. At least one stream per week. I mean, at the very least, because obviously you need to be making content for people to find you or to at least keep your community engaged. So I have failed tremendously on that aspect. So at least one stream per week, not one stream per month, one stream per week would probably be a good goal. I mean, even if it's a Friday late night, I mean, I know all my people overseas are not going to watch, but at least if you guys would want to watch the VODs, they're there for you to watch. Um, those labels can be helpful to an extent, but then once you want to switch, a large part of the audience will be confused or upset, which is what happened. That's why a lot of people that like you see, I have 46 followers, but I mean, what we had six or seven uh people watching right now. I mean, really, I think in terms of my Discord, I have 9 people in it, which are all the people that watch consistent. So um that's what happened where I had all these people that came in, people that want to watch for Animal Crossing, and like when I went back to Animal Crossing, I saw the people come back. So they know me for Animal Crossing, which is a good and bad, but really it did not help when I was wanting to become variety because listen, people just were wanting to watch me for that. They weren't wanting to watch me for me, which is what I want. I want people to watch for me, which is maybe a little narcissistic, but whatever. Um, because they don't always realize that the person they watch isn't a robot. Yeah. I mean, that's really what it was at the beginning of the year. It was just a robot of turning out the same kind of streams over and over and over and over. Like I was really tired of it. Now, I mean, Sarah's not going to enjoy it, but I'm going to try to at least keep Animal Crossing around. When the new update does come out, I definitely want to stream in at least a little bit. So, Sarah, I'm sorry. You're just going to have to probably skip those streams. But I would have to do myself justice by playing the new update because, listen, I played the crap out of that game. I need to play the new update. It's a small update, but listen, an update's an update. They already told us that the game was dead, essentially. From Animal Crossing to Double Crossing. Exactly. So, I mean, the general summary, play more action games, shooters specifically, Stardew streams with Daniel, anything I find fun and others find fun. Is there any games in particular? I mean, I'll open that up as well. Is there any games that you would want to see? Whether Sarah has a specific shooter she wants to see, whether that, I mean, I have morals. I'm probably not going to play like, you know, Marvel Rivals or Overwatch or like any of that stuff because that's just not me. I'm not really a competitive person. So unfortunately, you'll probably be kind of limited. Sarah and I want to see Battlefield. Battlefield will return. I want to play Battlefield so bad, but I just got myself so behind and I haven't been playing a lot, so I know as soon as I go back I'm going to play it all the time again and I need to be better, not just this random shitter. But I do want to go back. I really want to play Battlefield. But also, Mr. Ruski Spy, you need to buy the damn game so we can play. Rainbow Six Siege for Sarah. I don't know if I can make that happen. Uh, you know what? I mean, we can see. Let me. I'll at least I'll put it down. So Battlefield 6. It would be really fun, Daniel, if you and I would go back and play the other Battlefields, though. Like you and I that we played for, and we played I played a lot of Hardline. It'd be cool to go back and play those games for a stream or something. You know, just game hop. I mean, that'd be really fun. So well, the ads are about to start. I never played Hardline. Well, Zach and I played Hardline, and that you found us through. Well, I found you from Zach. The Resident Evil that starts or drops in 2026. I have not played. Um any Resident Evils. So I mean, I'll put it down. I think it could happen. So I would have to see. So I know Allison loves Resident Evil, so she would probably love to hear the fact that I want to play it. So, you know, maybe I'll put it down. I'll just put this down for myself. I mean, just throwing ideas out. So, I mean, I really want to play Red Dead Redemption, 1 or 2. I mean, Call of Duties, any of them sound interesting? I have those. I don't want to give away all my secrets of the games I want to play. Siege or horror games are... Yeah, okay. I see what you mean. So, I mean, we could play... Maybe we'll play Siege. I mean, I would... Now, Shane, you would probably be able to speak on this since he's not here. I know Yurito plays Siege. Does Keto play Siege? I think he does. I've heard him talk about it. Because I was gonna say that would be a fun stream, maybe. Do a co-op stream of Siege. I can even have Sarah and Daniel join. Maybe we could do like 2 streams where I play Rainbow Six Siege for like that week. Maybe on a Tuesday I play with Sarah and Daniel later in the day, and then like, or it would probably be swapped because my Tuesdays will probably be like the best day for me to do early. I know you play Siege. I do know that. So we could do that on a Thursday. Like I could do a later stream where you guys are able to play, and or maybe on a weekend, maybe. Oh, I don't know. We can see. I honestly don't know because he doesn't talk to me about shooters because I don't play them except if you count High on Life. Okay, I see what you mean. That'll be something I can discuss with him. So I'll put this here. I think that would be... I think that would be a fun game. I mean, a fun stream. I don't know if it would be something for me as a whole because I'm such a noob. Now, Daniel and I did, at least I want to say you and I did. We played Siege really long time ago. But, I mean, that was like on PS4. So, I mean, the PS4, I do have that. I could, oh, that would be a fun stream, loading up old PS4. You guys would, the sound would be awful. You would hear the jet that's just playing beside me. I don't remember if we did. I want to say we did. I want to say it was you, me, and Zach. But then also at the same time, I feel like I don't remember if we played it with Red or not. I would play PS4. I would have to buy the damn subscription, which I don't want to do. But I mean, we could. We could play PS4 Minecraft again. That is something that I was gonna say about bringing up is that we could launch the server again. We could launch your server back and play Minecraft. I don't know if anybody would want to watch that. I mean, Sarah would watch probably because it's you. I know you do play Minecraft. I'll put it down, but I don't know if it will happen. So now, Sarah, since you're so picky about the games, so like, would Red Dead Redemption be considered action, right? Or is that too slow for you? I just need to upgrade the server. Yeah, and the price of RAM is ridiculous, so you probably won't be able to do that. Um, I mean, I still have more games I wanna list. Yeah, she likes to play it. Okay. So I mean, I'll drop at least another game series that I want to do. I really want to play a Fallout on stream again. Daniel, you'll probably remember this. I did play Fallout 4. Yeah, I played Fallout 4 and Fallout 4 modded on stream, but nobody was here for that. Um, but I was thinking I would want to do like just a vanilla playthrough of just Fallout 4, whether it be like the Brotherhood of Steel like storyline or I don't know, like it just a quick like 2 weeks play through the campaign or like the main story of Fallout. I think that'd be fun, especially given the fact that the Fallout series is currently having like its Amazon Prime or the Prime Video um series right now. So I mean, I really want to do a Fallout. Like I really want to do Fallout 4. Like really want to do Fallout 4. So I mean, maybe we could do that. Um, she would watch it, but it's more action story based, but not 24/7 action like Battlefield. She loves the story. I love Red Dead because the story is amazing. Yeah, do Fallout 4 mods. I do like Fallout 4. Okay, so then we're making progress. Now, Cheyenne, is that a game that you would watch? Obviously, I mean, really, if you don't want to watch, it's cool. I mean, I'll just stream what I want to stream. Whether people watch it or not, it's fine. I mean, at this point, I'm trying to get myself used to the fact that most people probably just won't watch the streams. But I do need to try to get it on a consistent schedule again, where I do sit down at the same time I do every week. Unless I do like, once a month, I'll try to do like an early stream for like anybody that's overseas. I'll watch whatever if my sleep schedule allows it, except gotchas. Oh, so you don't want me to play Genshin? I was gonna say we could play Genshin or we could play Zenless maybe. Yeah, no, I don't think I'm gonna do that. I don't know if Daniel would even want to support me doing that. Lol. He knows. He knows. Oh god. All right. So, I mean, just to go over, so the games to play, Battlefield 6, the old Battlefields, that was something I threw in there. Rainbow Six for Sarah. Resident Evil as a suggestion from Shane. I think I already said through that for your sake, but man, what, you don't like the Gooner game? Anyway, we got Resident Evil for Cheyenne, RDR 1 or RDR 2. It probably will be 2 because I really like Arthur Morgan. Really do. And then we got Minecraft, which that could be with Daniel, maybe on the server or something. And then there was a self insert by me, Fallout. It would probably be 4. And I'll put this because I could do like a modded playthrough, but I would need to be careful because a lot of stuff with Fallout gets very gory or very sexual in nature very quick. So, um, I would watch for first 20 minutes probably and never again. um, I love shitting on Genshin more than I hate Genshin itself, so it balances out. But Fallout 1, oh my. I mean, do you want that? I mean, I can try it. I do have it. I own it. I mean, my graphics card will probably be fine. I would have to try to really set that up to try to get it to balance out. Gore is amazing. Okay, Sarah, calm down. We could do Fallout 1 maybe. I mean, Fallout New Vegas. Ring ding baby. I mean, we could do. I mean, seriously, I would love to play through the main story of all the Fallouts on stream. That would be fun. I love Fallout. Animal Crossing, Fallout, and like GTA are like probably my favorite franchises I can think off the top of my head. I mean, Call of Duty was one of them, but obviously now it's getting a little bit bad, but we don't talk about it. If gory and yucky is what you want to avoid, don't play High on Life 2 when it releases in February. Yeah. I know Daniel was interested, yeah, in that stuff. I don't know if I am. I mean, maybe. I don't know. I mean, I think there's definitely a content audience for it. I don't know how many people stream it, but I mean, if you really want to see it, I could probably put it on that list. I think it's on Game Pass, so I could probably just buy it for free. Because we could do that too, where I just do random indie games that are on the Game Pass, because I do have Game Pass. So, I mean, if you guys want to see it, I mean, I could put it on the list and see, you know, when a rainy day comes, I can try to do it. I mean, really though, that's if you guys just have like any staggering more thoughts. I mean, I have a lot of different games I want to try to do. But I mean, if that's what you guys want to see, or at least a beginning list, obviously there's always the Discord. The Discord always has like a suggestion area, ideas and feedback. Nobody uses it. I'd hope people would give me feedback, like Sarah telling me to stop like playing Animal Crossing. I mean, she could put that there. I mean, I'd react to it. I mean, it's really funny, but do make sure you enjoy it, because if not, it won't be enjoyable for us either. Exactly. I mean, I would have to watch like a gameplay or something of it. Sorry, you're fine, Sarah. Seriously, you're fine. I mean, again, honestly, sometimes feedback does hurt, but I mean, some feedback is better than no feedback, because obviously nobody gave me feedback, but apparently everybody hates Animal Crossing and doesn't want to see Animal Crossing. How was I supposed to know? Nobody told me. So, yeah. So if that's really where we want to end it, I enjoy the rage of Mario Kart, but not actual rage of Eric. Well, listen, I raged like no tomorrow when it came to Animal Crossing, or not Animal. Well, Animal Crossing, yeah, with me fishing. Mario Kart, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I might go back. I might go back because Keto really wants to do a stream. He bugged me about it. He wants to do a stream going and seeing the new content that like the updates have released. So I might go back. Maybe it's better. I don't know. Maybe I could make a new highlight video and just compare the two about how my editing skills may or may not have got better. Just take my time more on it and just not try to rush it, try to sit on it or something. I don't know. But yeah, so again, if you guys have any more suggestions, just feel free to leave it in the Discord. Or if, you know, I'm including this in a YouTube video. If you have any suggestions, leave it in the comments below. If you are part of my Discord, use the ideas and feedback channel. Honestly, if you're too afraid to, just private message me. I mean, I'd rather do something that people want to see and stuff that I would enjoy, rather than do something that I think people would enjoy and nobody wants to see. Because if really nobody wants to see Animal Crossing no more, then that's just going to remain off the channel. Unless, well, sorry, I'm going to at least stream the update. I'm going to do that. I know Haley's not here, and I know how Haley feels about Animal Crossing, so, like, I don't know. But Haley has watched just about anything. She's watched, like, all the Battlefield streams and everything, so I don't think it would be too much of an issue. Man, you guys are typing more stuff? All right, let me. So, No Man's Sky. That would be an interesting stream. I don't know how that would be. You and I were supposed to play it, but we never did. Assassin's Creed. So that one, I would really want to see what Chan would want to say, because I am new to that franchise. I know that that's an OG franchise, but I did not play it as a kid. 1 and 2 were really good. So, I mean, I can probably get them relatively cheap, maybe. Um, I'll put it. Uh, I mean, that's an action. I mean, there you go. Obviously, sometimes I'll probably want a more chill stream, so I might not always do action, 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 but we'll see. We'll see how things go. I mean, maybe it'll bring my energy up. Maybe work on my commentary skills. But again, I'm gonna probably cut you guys off. If you guys have more suggestions, continue to type them in chat. I'm just not gonna do it here. So I would say, realistically, this is what the new year is gonna hold. I think this is a great list, and it's a good start. It really does help me as a streamer to at least kind of, focus in on my goals. I I that was probably one of my things that I had struggled with this last year, was having too much ambition but not enough goals to put that towards. Because if I was able to put that energy towards a goal, I might have been able to get a little bit further this year. But you live and you learn. I mean, this is a learning experience. So anyway, so obviously we got our list there. You guys can read it. I mean, we just spent a large amount of time going through it, but yeah, I mean, we'll go ahead and we'll switch back. So I think that's where I'm gonna end this year's wrap up. So it was a year of many ups and downs, personally in my life, but also well within streaming. I had some good moments and bad moments, some learning experiences and some highs, some lows. But I mean, I think 2025 for streaming was a great start, and just really, it was something that really gave me purpose as a person, whether it was just giving myself purpose, just to, not do the same thing every single day with the full-time job. Give me something to do when Allison's not home, or just give me something to actually express myself in. So I think streaming was really good for that, but I do want to try to take it at least a little bit more seriously this next year and try to give you guys a little bit more content than I did this year. Obviously, we'll be starting in January instead of March, so we will at least have a few more months of content that I can start with. So, but yeah, seriously, streaming is a very good platform for me. I think I can express myself pretty clearly. I mean, you guys can see all the little guy that's poking out like right here. I can express myself. I can show you who I am, whether it's the little persona that I have, or actually me, the low energy guy that just really likes to play games and talk to people. So really, I really do look forward to 2026. That is rough to say that. Anyway, man, I'm really looking forward to 2026 and to see what it is going to hold for me with streaming. I really hope, though, that I can see you guys back here in 2026 for more streams, for more content, and for me that is watching this in the future. Hi, hello, how are you? Hopefully you're doing better. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I greatly appreciate all of you, and I appreciate everything that you guys have done for me for this bit of this streaming for this year. So thank you guys sincerely for watching over here. I really do appreciate you guys. But anyway, it's been real. It's been 2025. Let's try to make this next year a good year, right? All right. So have a good night, and I'll see you next year. Peace.